Can I be honest with y'all about something? When I watched the Lakers-Pelicans game and the Warriors-Kings game, and then I topped it off last night with Heat-Philly, it was at that moment that I knew we were in trouble. Come on in here, let's talk about it. What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And while you in here, hit that like, comment, subscribe, notification bell so that you can be notified every time Her Takes uploads a new video. So here's the deal. What did I notice in those games? I noticed their lockdown defense on the perimeter. I noticed how those guards, they couldn't get to the paint. Shit wasn't sweet like it is when teams play the Hawks. That's when I got nervous because Tyrese Maxey killed us. Everybody knows Luka Doncic killed us. Our backcourt is atrocious on defense. It's just so sweet. The guards get the ball and all they see is the hoop because they're breaking down our backcourt. And last night, Chicago's guards scored 77 points on us. 42 by Kobe White alone. But I love Tar Heel basketball, so I've followed Kobe White for a long time. But, bro, I didn't want to see you do it to us. And all these guards that I've given so much praise to, why? Because they played Atlanta. I was going for Philly. And Miami shut Maxey down the other night. And I'm looking for him to do what he do against us. And I realized, wait a minute. It's us. We making these guys look so good. And don't get me wrong, Maxey's still a dog, but they look so goated against us because we got to figure something out. Between Trey Young and Trey Murray, we have got to figure something out. And I don't know what that's going to be. You know, do we keep Trey? Because one of them is going to have to go. Like I always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And I do believe something's going on with these two. At the end of last night's at halftime, not at the end of the game, but at the end of halftime last night, when Trey at the last second made that pass to Murray and didn't give him enough time on the clock, Murray was clearly frustrated with Trey about that. And I think Trey has done that a lot to different players. He'll get in his little dribble, and then he gets stuck and then pass them the ball at the last second, expecting them to do something with it. Here's the problem with Trey and Murray. With them both being ball-dominant guards, they need time to get their shot off. And if you give it to them, they're just not spot-up shooters. Now, Murray has done it much better than Trey has. He's gotten away with it much better and has been much more successful with it than Trey. But they both need that time. And when you just give them the ball and you done already ate up most of the clock doing your little thing, trying to get your shot off, then they don't have enough time to make their decision. So both of them are great in what they do, but they both need spot-up shooters around them, right? Rim protectors, spot-up shooters around them. They don't need another ball-dominant player around them. Someone that can just, after they do their thing, if they can't get their shot off, they can just dish it to them and then, they can, hit the shot. But, it's definitely something. So I was watching From the Point podcast, Trey Young's podcast, and his moderator, either Trey, I can't remember which, asked Murray about the beef that's supposedly between the two of them, the rumors that they don't get along. And they both tried to, dead it. But, reading the room, I feel like there's something. There's something there. Like I said, you could clearly see that Murray was frustrated with Trey last night. And he, he really, really was. But Murray's answer kind of like made me feel like, okay, it's definitely for sure one of them's leaving. Because Murray was like, well, sometimes, you put players together and they just, they just don't fit on the court. It doesn't mean that they have a problem with each other personally. They just don't mesh on the court. So for him to put that in his answer lets me know for sure, definitely, one of them's leaving, and they should, because they just don't fit together. They don't work together. But I just the Hawks have got to fix the defense. Plain and simple. We got to fix the defense, because, you see Kobe White coming down the court and it's just like the Red Sea has parted, and there's no friction. There's no resistance, nothing. Just straight to the cup. Just straight to the cup. And unfortunately, I heard all this talk about Murray's defense before he got to the Hawks. It's gone. It's gone now. It's gone. Now, like I said in my previous video, did they both check out mentally? I couldn't tell that. Even with Trey, he seemed really frustrated that he couldn't get his shots off and he couldn't get his handles were affected. Like, why did y'all start him? Trey, why did you even come back? If you weren't, it don't even look like he was 80%. I just didn't understand when I was watching him last night. Like, dang, like, I don't know why he came back so soon. I don't. DeSumo and White, they just had their way with the Hawks. I don't understand why Quinn didn't put Kobe in to try to do something. I got the highlights pulled up, but I'm not even going to watch them. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not even going to play them. I was going to react to them, but it's just a whole lot of driving to the paint by Chicago. And, DeRozan, he was balling. Our playing against the Hawks, I believe teams look at playing against the Hawks like it's practice. We can get to our spots. We can get our shots off. We can just do what we want to do. Shout out to Clint Capella. I've been hard on him this season than anybody on my channel. And I try to keep my channel positive. That's one of the reasons why, I uplift the Hawks even when I know that we don't stand a chance, because I want this channel to be positive. But CC got a lot of flack out of me, a lot of frustration between CC and what's that other boy? Sadiq Bey. Them two, they got a lot from me. But I definitely missed Sadiq Bey last night. We missed JJ. We missed OO. I know that it would have been different had the whole squad played. But CC, he did his thing last night. 17 and 22, something like that, I think he did. He represented. That is my reaction about the Atlanta Hawks, the Hawks season. Interested to see what's going to take place with Murray and or Trey. What are we going to do? Who are we going to get in the draft? I say draft Bronny. Maybe Bron will come. But listen, that's all I got. I'll be reacting to some of the other playoff games that's going on in the series. I'm a huge LeBron fan, just so you know, so I'll probably be covering the Lakers more than anybody, at least for 4 games. Because they got to play them Nuggets. We shall see how this is going to go. Hey, Bron, listen. I'm telling you right now, LeBron James, listen to me. Okay? If you can pull this off, can't nobody say nothing else about the GOAT debate. If you can pull this off, win this series, win the chip this year, but start by winning this. You got to start by winning this series. Shock the world. Can't nobody say. What can anybody say? You dethroned the champ with Joker on it, Murray on it, Aaron Gordon, QCP. Like, what can anybody say? So, it starts here. Hey, Miami did it last season. They came from the 8th seed to the finals. So why the GOAT can't do it? So, we'll see. But anyway, that's all I got. I just wanted to come and give my thoughts on my RIP Hawks. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, stay safe and on to the next one. Peace.